Oh my God, first of all, look at this. This is my thrifting adventures today.
Well, hold up, wait a minute.
Let's start at the beginning, shall we? I shouldn't be going here, but I took a day off of work thinking that I had to get a cyst removed, and then they couldn't find the cyst. So I'm celebrating with a good old thrift trip.
Won't nobody love you the way they should. Won't nobody check up on you, make sure you're good. Won't nobody check those body trimmings for your neck.
I started at a Goodwill and went straight to the shoes because those are my favorite things to sell. I put these Anu shoes in my cart, but after checking comps realized that they were not worth it, so later they went back. But these, the North Face shoes with Gore-Tex and a Vibram sole, were worth paying up for, so I did pick them up. I did throw a lot of like kids' snow boots in my cart because they were all priced at around $4, but then I did ultimately decide to leave most of them behind. Just a snapshot here of how bare my Goodwills still are, and I've heard from some of you that the reason for that is because Goodwill is having a hard time hiring people and they just don't have enough people to put inventory on the racks, and there is a ton of inventory, just not the people to get them out in the store. So there wasn't much to choose from. I really wanted to pick up some nice like chunky sweaters and whatnot. Could not really find any. I did come across these Theory pants, but I don't really like selling dress pants all that much, and there was some discoloration on the bottom. I did, however, find a brand I was so excited about, which is Beta brand, and I did spend some time in the hard goods section. You guys, I'm trying really hard to evolve and grow as a reseller and learn more about things outside of my niche, which is clothing. Here you see me looking at this lamp that I'm like, this looks kind of cool, but comps were like, well, it's only worth like $20, and I didn't want to mess with having to ship that out, so definitely left that one behind. You know, there were some electronics, there were some like gadgets and appliances and whatnot, things that were even in the box. However, I don't think there was really anything that was new in the box except for this weird charger thing. I did look it up, and it was literally for like a razor, and there were no comps, and so I left it behind because I didn't think I'd be able to sell it. But yeah, let me know in the comments if you saw me pass by something that I should have picked up because it's worth a ton of money. I promise you, I've been trying so hard to learn about hard goods by watching, you know, resellers who sell hard goods, as well as, you know, on Instagram. That basket type thing looked really cool, so I just checked it out, but as you can see, I just don't know what I'm doing. There were some really cute Christmas things. This little like music box I thought was really sweet. I like that it still had some sort of like tag attached to it, but ultimately, again, I just wasn't fully confident in it, especially because this area that holds a battery looked kind of corroded, and I don't know, I didn't feel like cleaning it. It did work though. I did, you know, twist the little knob, and there was some music that played. I actually did put it in my car and considered just taking it home and using it ourselves, but ultimately put it back. I did find an elephant from the Elephant and Piggy books. My kids love these books, so I did snag him. I do love selling dresses, but I wasn't going to go through them at the store, but I'm so glad I did because, you guys, this brand, MM LaFleur, you're going to see this dress in all its glory in the haul later in the video, but I was so excited to find this, and it wasn't even priced up. So here I am looking at some other dresses. This is a Theory dress with some major issues in the pit area, so I did have to leave that one behind. Otherwise, I probably would have snagged it for $6.99. But to be honest, the rest of the dresses were pretty rough, and I think that those were the only two that I picked up in all 4 of the thrift stores that I went to. I could have sworn that this brand said Miss Dorky, which is why I stopped to even pull comps and look it up. And I like the vintage style, but it's actually Miss Dorby, and it wasn't worth picking up. All right, I am at a new to me thrift store. It is actually, I think there are like 2 of these thrift stores in town. It's a local chain, if you will, but I've never been to this location. I heard it's really small. Chelsea from Monarch Alley loves it here, though. She said she's found some of her best treasures here, so I'm excited. I have about like a little over an hour to kill before I have to get my son, so we'll see what I find. I've never seen Converse All-Stars with this like rainbow star print design, so I did pick those up. and I did come across some things that, if it were different circumstances, I may have picked up, like this Eileen Fisher shirt. It's just so basic that I did end up leaving it behind. Even though Eileen Fisher is a really great brand, I didn't think I would be able to pull more than like $10-15 from that. And ModCloth is a brand that I will pick up, but again, this was just too basic of a piece. And you can see this is such a unique thrift store in that like they have one of those kind of like garage doors and it would just stay open, maybe because the weather was so nice, but it had like a nice kind of airy feel to it. I feel like maybe I would have felt like I was in a cage or like a storage unit if that door had been closed. This was definitely one of the smallest thrift stores that I've ever been inside of. There wasn't, very much inventory inside, but it was fun to check out a new place and just, pick up a few goodies for a really good price. All right, I didn't get much footage inside of Plato, as you can see, that's where I was, because they don't have like bags and stuff. Oh my God, first of all, look at this. This is my thrifting adventures today. Oh my God, also my face looks so like sweaty, but it's not at all. But I didn't get much footage because Plato's doesn't give you any carts or anything, and so I was like holding shoes and jeans and all that kind of stuff. I did get some good stuff though. They weren't having any sort of sale or anything like that, so I just paid full price. But if you look carefully enough, there are things that you can get that are cheap enough to make some money, even while reselling. So I found a few items, a couple of things that I'm going to try on myself, and if they don't fit, I'm fine reselling them, and I think the price was okay on them. But I'm going to go pick up my son now from school, and then we'll do a haul. Hi everyone, my name is Becky Park and I'm a part-time reseller, and my YouTube channel is all about sharing all of my tips and secrets with you on how to grow your reselling business. And in today's video, as you saw, I was out thrifting at a bunch of different places. I believe you're going to see stuff from 4 different thrift stores, and I have a haul for you of about $248 worth of stuff. These are all things that I tried to buy for as cheap as possible, although I did pay up for some things, but the goal is to sell them for as much as possible on a variety of platforms like Poshmark and eBay and Mercari, Facebook Marketplace. And that's what I do as my side hustle, on the side of being a full-time high school choir teacher. So I'm going to show you everything that I got. I'm going to share with you how much I paid for it and how much I think I can hopefully sell the item for. Some of the items I don't really know the comps off the top of my head, so I'm just kind of winging it, but we'll do the best that we can. So if you like a good haul video and you enjoy reselling content, definitely make sure that you hit that subscribe button if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet. And if you are excited to see what I got, go ahead and hit that like button because it doesn't cost you anything. So here we go. We're going to start with the last place that I went to, which was Plato's Closet. They were not running any sort of sale or anything like that, but I had just been to 2 different thrift stores that were right next to it. So I was like, I'll just pop in and see what I can find. A lot of times I find that some of their denim is priced well enough that even though it's a little steeper than what I would like to pay, it's still enough room for me to make decent money as a reseller. So we'll start with some jeans. This was a pair of Good American jeans. I've had really good luck finding Good American there, and for whatever reason, they don't price them up obnoxiously. So, I mean, these were priced at $24, but I typically sell Good American for like over $60, so that still leaves room for good profit for me. These are the Good Legs jeans. They're in a size 6 or 28 waist. They do appear to be high rise, and I do like that they have this kind of like raw destroyed hem. I will probably list these for $75, but take anything north of $60. I just sold a pair of Good American jeans, I think yesterday for, I want to say $65. And I think they were the Good Legs as well. Good American is the denim brand by Khloe Kardashian, although I think that they also do things other than denim. Here's another pair of jeans. Some of these I'm going to try on, and if they don't fit me, I can just resell them, and they're still priced well enough that I can make some money. These I'm just going to resell. These are not my size, but these are Rag & Bone jeans. I have a couple pairs of Rag & Bone jeans, and they've just been sitting. But I think the reason for that is because those are older styles. They are like mid or even low rise. These are a high rise jean, as you can see. In fact, these are called, because I think they have the style name on the inside, Oh yeah, the high-rise skinny. So these are the high-rise skinny. They're in a size 29 and they are distressed. They have like a busted knee. So I don't really know how much I can price these for. I'm hoping that I can price them for at least $50 because I did pay $22 for them. So Rag & Bone, I first of all just don't even come across very often here in my town at my thrifts or my buy-sell trade stores. The ones that I've sourced have been like online and whatnot. Just haven't had the best luck, but hopefully those do a little bit better for me because they are a little bit more current in style. These I'm going to try on because they're so cute. They are made well. These are the 10-inch high-rise skinny jeans in a size 25. I love the button fly. These were $25. So if they don't fit me, honestly, first I'm going to see if either my sister-in-law or if my friend G1 wants it because we are all kind of roughly the same size, except they are taller than me. So there's that, but I'm definitely going to try these on first. I would assume I could list these for around $50 if I did list them. So again, that doesn't leave that much room for me to make a lot of money, but that's because I'm not trying to make money off those. These are for me as well. These are made well as well. I kind of don't feel like these are going to fit me because they're a size 24. I'm looking at the itty bitty waist right now. I am not this anymore post-COVID, so we'll see. These were $12 though, so I do think that I could resell them. They're very similar to the pants that I'm wearing right now. They're kind of like these wide leg, like kind of cropped pants, and you can cuff them. I just think that this is such a classic look. I just love the wide leg cropped look, which for me is not necessarily cropped. It's more just kind of hits right where it's supposed to because again, I'm super, super short. But yeah, again with the button fly, it is high-waisted, just so like nautical and preppy, and I feel like it's perfect for like vacation and stuff. But we just got to see if I can squeeze myself into it. If not, you know, I mean, it is like a denim texture, but I feel like this striped type of denim just isn't going to do as well. So I probably wouldn't be able to list this for $50, maybe around like $35 to $40, but I love those and hopefully they fit. And then I did get 2 pairs of shoes because, you know, Plato's gets a lot of like sneakers. They get a lot of like kind of like streetwear type stuff. At least my Plato's is. I feel like every Plato's is really different. And so when they get more mature brands, they like don't know what to do. So I saw this pair of Eileen Fisher shoes. They have kind of like this D'Orsay side. There's like a really low heel, like a metallic suede upper. I thought those were really nice. These are in a size 6 and they wanted $8 for them, which is basically like thrift store pricing. And you know, right next to these were like Vans for like 25 and you know, but it's because this is not really their clientele, so they just went ahead and priced these at $8. And you can see right here that these bad boys, they retail for $195. So there you go. There you go. By the way, I did get my nails done because today I was supposed to get a cyst removed from my back, but when I got to the doctor, he could not find it. And he was like, maybe it just disappeared. Maybe you're healed. And I'm like, okay. I mean, I can get on board with that. So what I thought was going to be like this hour-long procedure turned out to be nothing. And so I got to spend the rest of the day thrifting since I had taken the whole day off of work to go under and get the cyst removed. So that worked out nicely. That's why I was able to go to all these places. So the next and last thing that I got at Plato's, again, this just doesn't really fit the vibe of the store, but like I think they knew like this is a good item, so they should take it. It's a pair of these Crocs. I know, right? You're shocked because on the exterior, they don't really look like Crocs. And then you get closer and you're like, oh, yes, Crocs. They have this like crazy rhinestone business on that top strap. They are heeled. I mean, the whole thing is still rubber. You just kind of slide your feet in. These are a size 7. They are brand spanking new with tags. They retailed for $50 and they asked me for $8. I will take it, Plato's. So there are those. I have been having pretty good luck with Crocs lately, so I was happy to find those for, again, basically thrift store prices, and we'll see how those do. I would like to think that I could price those around $40, 35, 40, and then the Eileen Fishers, I have no idea. I would like to assume that I can price them for like 50-ish, but we'll see. I mean, they're in excellent condition. Like, they've barely been worn, and they retail for $200. I mean, yeah, so we'll see. All right, so the place that I went to right before this was a thrift store that I go to often, except it was their other location, and I've never gone to this location. I have heard about it from Chelsea from Monarch Alley, and she did warn me. She's like, it's really small, there's just not as much stuff in there, and she was absolutely right. It was really interesting, but I did find a handful of things. So let's keep going with shoes, and let's keep going with Crocs. The thing that I love about this thrift store chain is that their prices are just unbeatable. Like, they do sometimes price some things up if they feel like they have something amazing, but they don't do it to too many of the items, and their normal pricing is just so good. So for example, this is a pair of kids Crocs. These are in a youth size 1, and they wanted $2 for them. So these are in like a really cute pale pink color. They're honestly in my daughter's size, and I might see if she wants them. So I'm going to let her try those on first. But if she does not want them, I feel like I could resell them for probably at least $20. So I was really happy about that. I thought these were really cool. So these are a pair of Converses, just Converse All-Stars. I've never really seen this print before. They have kind of like a rainbow colorway, but they're just like a bunch of stars. And then the back, like the Converse All-Star label, has rainbows. Look at the soles, like how cool. They wanted $6 for these, which compared to the $25 that they wanted for all the Converse and Vans at Plato's, I was like, I can do $6. And I like to think that I could maybe price these between $25 and $35. So happy about that. I just need to take like a magic eraser or even just like a baby wipe and wipe this part down, and it'll look a lot better. So there's that. Okay, I did get my son just some like cargo joggers. Not very exciting. They price their kids stuff really well. I think that was like $2. So this is, I don't know, you guys, I tried really hard to like dip into like the hard goods section of all the thrift stores. I'm so bad at hard goods. Like, I'm trying, and I'm trying to absorb all the information. Let me know in the comments down below too, like, who are your favorite resellers to watch for hard goods, not clothes? I've been trying to watch more and more and just kind of like push myself to experiment. I'm starting with things that are new in the box, because then you can scan the barcode on eBay and it'll show you exactly what you have and how much people have it listed for. This is a wireless thermometer. It looks super old, but it was new. There were some listed for like $50, and there was one that had sold. It was listed at like 50 or 60, but they had taken best offer on it. I don't even know what the brand is, but they wanted $2 for it. So I was like, you know what, like, let's just try it. Let's just see what happens. There is a little bit of damage to the box back here in the sense that like it's kind of split, but I'll just note that. It comes with like a remote and everything. I'm hoping I can list it for 50. We'll see what happens. Just trying to like stretch myself and grow and do all the things. All right, so I did get a couple more pairs of shoes from this place. So I was so irritated because before this, I'd gone to Goodwill, and I'll show you my Goodwill hauls in a second. Every pair of Keens there, they price at like $25. Keen is one of my favorite bread and butter shoe brands. Some Keen pieces can get you a good amount as far as how much you can sell it for. Most of them sell between like $25 to $40, I would say. These, I don't know. I mean, probably kind of the same thing. Like, I imagine I can get maybe like $35, $40 for these. They're just a pair of really heavy brown flats. They're in really great shape. You can see at the bottom, like, they've been worn, but you know, I mean, the bottoms look great. They only wanted $5 for these, and these are in a size 10 for women, which is a great size. I do have to do some like pilling or de-pilling here because there is a little bit of that action going on. But these are great. Yeah, they're in really, really great condition. So we shall see how these do. I will say someone has put a different insole in here. So you can see like this says Power Step Wide Fit. So that's not the insole that came with the shoes. Let's see what happens if I take these out. I feel like that's part of, okay, so if I take them out, there's like nothing. So I'm going to just leave them, but I'll just have to note the fact that maybe these are not the original insole that came with the flats. Hopefully these are more comfortable. I don't know. I didn't notice that when I picked them up at the store because this insole doesn't say the Power Step thing, and this price tag was covering the thing that said Power Step. It's okay. We're going to make it work. So hopefully between $30 and $40 on those. Okay, these are really interesting. And I don't pick up this brand very often. I know some people have a lot of luck with it. I mean, they're kind of cool. I love that they give you height without sacrificing too much comfort. The brand is Steve Madden, and the style is, I don't remember. I looked it up using Google Lens, but these were comping pretty well. Like, I can't remember, but off the top of my head, I want to say around $50, and they only wanted $8 for these. So this was like a little bit higher of a price for them, but they're in really great condition. You know, with like the white uppers, you're kind of worried that there's going to be all these stains and marks on them. There is like one scuff mark here. Other than that, I mean, we're good to go. I don't even know if this like perforated leather upper, I don't even know if it's real leather. Honestly, it could be faux leather, but it's just such a cool and unique shoe. I love the lug sole too. So I don't know. I'm going to list it high. I don't feel like there were that many lists. We'll see what happens. And did I tell you what size these were? These are a size 7. By the way, if you see anything in this haul that you're like, I need that in my life, definitely reach out to me on Instagram. That's probably the best way to go. I'm definitely the most responsive over there. My Instagram handle is Becky Park on Poshmark. Same thing as my YouTube channel, so it's kind of easy to remember. And I'll hook you up. I'll try to give you the best deal that I can. All right, moving on to a Goodwill that is a little bit farther away from me. I don't go here very often. And the last few times that I've gone, I've been really, really disappointed because, again, they are pricing like crazy people over there. But when you dig and you like look through the normal racks, I actually went through their entire boutique section of clothes, didn't find a single thing, like not one thing, because they price up the most ridiculous things. But when you look through the actual racks of what they think are like the normal things, you can find some stuff. So I'm excited to show you what I found. The first thing is this sweater with like the craziest funnel neck. Like this is the neck right here, guys. So the brand is, if I can find it, within this neck. Oh my God, I lost it. Maybe it's over here. Is this the neck? One of these crazy things is the neck. This is not the neck. This is the tag. But this is the brand Athleta, if I can find it. And to be honest, it's a little bit older of an Athleta piece. It's from like 2013. Here's the tag. It's a size small, and it's kind of this like terry cloth material. It's really interesting. So yeah, it's just this crazy funnel neck sweater. One thing that I do love about Athleta is that if you look on their tag, it'll have the style name right on there. And if you type that into Google, it will spit out the listing from Athleta, and you can look up, you know, what it's called. You can find stock photos. You can find their description to help you out with your description. So, yeah, but look at this neck. Like this is all neck. So I just thought it was really like warm and cozy for the season that we're in. I looked it up and down as carefully as possible because it is kind of this like ivory color, and I didn't want to bring it home and see that there are a ton of stains on there. I think we're okay. But yeah, I'm not sure how much I can get for this. Probably like, I don't know, probably no more than like $35 or something. They only wanted $5 for it. So I'm trying to stock up on more like sweaters and those kinds of things. So hopefully this is well for me. But I am going to just like throw that in the wash because right now, as I look at it in the ring light, it looks kind of dingy. I don't know. All right. I did get a couple pairs of shoes. I was going to get just like a ton of snow boots because all the kids' snow boots were like $4. I decided against it. I decided to like only stick to things that were like pretty decent because a lot of them were no name. I've never heard of this. The original Muck Boot Company. I probably should have looked it up. I will as I'm editing this, and I'll put some information here. But they look kind of like bogs. So I picked them up, and they only wanted, I think it was, oh, here it is. They only wanted $4 for them. So I figured these are really great for like the fall and winter for kids. And I can probably pull at least $25 out of these, I would assume. And they are a size, I don't know. Oh, okay. They are a US 10, so like a toddler 10. So there you go. Honestly, these might, what size does my son wear? I think these are too small for my, they might fit my son, but he already has boots. So I don't know. Well, yeah, I'm probably gonna sell those. Okay. Next up, I did pick up these because these are by the brand Kamik. I don't know. These, they didn't have a price tag on, so I brought it up to the register and she was like $4. And I was like, yep, these are a size 8. These will probably sell on Facebook Marketplace within a day or two of being listed for $25 is what I'll probably list these for. And that's how much they'll go for plus shipping. So there's that. Oh, I was so excited to find these. And I actually like walked into the thrift store and was like, how great would it be if I could find this brand? And then I did. And I was like, whoa. And I hate going through like the slacks section of the thrift store because it's so much like Loft Express. And I want to die. But I was like, maybe I'll find Beta brand. And I did. This is a great brand for career women, or just even people who like travel a lot. It's just stuff that like doesn't wrinkle very well, and it's supposed to be super duper comfy. I found a Beta brand dress and something else like very early in my reselling journey. And they did extremely well. I didn't even know what it was. And I've never really found it again since then. So I was really excited. These have like an elastic waist. These are in a size large. There is some wear on the hem, which is annoying. It's not horrible, but you can see like these were a little too long on the previous owner. And so there is some wear there and probably... and not on the other pants. So it was just one leg was a little bit shorter than the other. I don't know off the top of my head what comps are for these. I do think I should be able to get at least 35 for them. I'm guessing off the top of my head, but it was just really cool because I randomly did think about this brand and then it popped up. So if that isn't manifesting, I don't know what is. Okay, this next thing is for my son as well. I already showed him and he was so excited. So now we got to like spray it down. But do you guys know who this is? This is Gerald the elephant from the Elephant and Piggy books. Is it by Mo Willems? I think it's Mo Willems. And it's just Kohl's Cares. That's like who made this in 2007. My son loves these books. My daughter loves these books as well. We just have a lot of fun reading them together. It was only $3 and just so cute. So this is for him. I don't know how much it would go for if I were to try to list it. I can't imagine it would go for a ton because it's from Kohl's, but super excited about that. So that's going to go in this pile. I am trying to like learn more about plushes as well because some people have such good luck with plushes and oftentimes they are super cheap. So I've been poking around in there, not having the best luck, but you know, we'll see what happens in the future as I keep learning. I was so excited about this because this brand is amazing. I always have really good luck with it. The brand is MM LaFleur. This is a beautiful dress in a size 4. They wanted $7 for it. It was not in their boutique section. And not only that, this sucker's new with tags. This is the kind of stuff that belongs in the boutique section. Not what kind of garbage, like so much limited, so much limited in the boutique section. Like Cato, Columbia, like I cannot. So, I mean, I'm glad they don't know about this brand. It's this beautiful, like, what is this color? I mean, I just want to say maroon. I feel like it's like a maroon dress. It's got 3/4 sleeves. It's got these really beautiful pockets. Just this gorgeous sheath dress. Hits right at the knee. So classy. M.M. LaFleur is known for their career pieces. And I mean, basically like for female CEOs to just like rock it. Like I love it. Like their pieces are so elegant and chic and classy. And they retail for a ton. Like this dress probably costs, I don't know, let's see if it says on the price or on the tag. Okay, this is in the color pomegranate. I like that. It doesn't say how much it cost, but the dress is the Etsuko dress. I don't think I've sold this exact dress before, but I have sold their dresses before for like close to 100, maybe over 100. I don't remember. But they definitely retail for over 200, some of them even 300. So I was so excited to find this. That was a great find. All right. This is kind of in that same colorway. So this one I kind of debated on, but I feel like it'll be a pretty quick flip, again, given the season that we're in. It's just Champion, and it's a size small, but it's just a great little, again, we'll call it pomegranate, but it's like a quarter zip pullover with a kangaroo pocket. Just nice and easy. I think I'll be able to get $25 for it. They wanted $4.99 for it. I can do that. So because I feel like it'll be a quick flip, I just went ahead and picked it up. And I think that that'll do pretty well. Okay, this kind of shocked me. So again, I hate looking in like the blazer section and stuff, but I just did. I found this. It's Zara Basic, and it's a size small. It's this like very colorful. You can see the print. Like, what do you, like metallic knit peplum blazer situation. I used Google Lens to look it up. It's got like hook and eye closures. I used Google Lens to look it up, and this is listed on Poshmark and eBay consistently for like $90 to $100. Okay, when I looked up comps while thrifting, I did see some for like $89, $95. However, the majority of them are listed for around $35 to $40. So while this is, I think, still a good pickup, it's not as good of a pickup as I thought it was. So I'm wondering if it's like a blogger favorite. I don't really like follow all that kind of stuff. I know I probably should, but I was shooketh to my core when I saw that. So I snagged it because they only wanted $4.99 for it. So, yeah, kind of excited about this one. It's also so lightweight. Like it probably weighs like 6 to 8 ounces. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see how that does. I mean, it is kind of pretty. It's a little much for me, but, yeah, very unique. Okay, this I probably didn't need to get. I just got it because these things usually sell really fast for me. It's just a Life is Good t-shirt, and it says, home is where your mom is. I mean, I love this sentiment. I know, like, my son especially, he's such a mama's boy, and that's how he feels, and that's how I feel about my mom. So it's a size medium. It's their Crusher tee. This is, you know, their logo. I mean, this will probably sell between like $18 and $25. I only got it because it was a red tag, and red was 50% off this week. So I paid $2 for it, and I think it'll be a really quick flip. So there's that. These I was pleasantly surprised by as well. So the brand is it Sundry or Sundry? This is commonly sold at Anthropologie. These are a size 25, and there's like a small part of me that's tempted to keep them, but I am not going to because I don't need these pants. They wanted $6 for these. So it's like these camo print pants, but they have like a rainbow stripe going down the side, and they have a raw hem. I mean, I was like, oh, they look really cool. They look nice. I quickly looked up comps, and they were comping around like $80 to $100. So I threw them in my cart and was like, yes, please. Again, super lightweight. Like on eBay, they'll go out first class, not even 12 ounces, I would say. But yeah, I have not sold very much of this brand before, but very excited to come across these. I was also so excited about these. I don't even think these are worth that much. I could not leave these behind though, because I'm obsessed with the designer. So the brand is Lamb. Lamb is Gwen Stefani's clothing line. I don't think she even makes clothes anymore, but you know, probably like a decade ago she did. These are a size 6, and I mean, look, can't you just see Gwen Stefani in these? They have kind of that like punk rock vibe. They have that tuxedo stripe down the side and just kind of that like plaid. Yeah. There is a little bit of wear on the tuxedo stripe itself, like on the black. But yeah, look at these cool zippers, the YKK zippers. I don't know. I seriously love Gwen Stefani so much. I was just like the biggest No Doubt fan as a middle schooler and high schooler. And I still loved her when she went off and did like, you know, her solo stuff. Loved her more with the band. But yeah, I'm sure these don't really go for that much anymore, given the fact that it's not like an active brand. But I have always wanted to find a Lamb piece, and I did. So there you go. Even if I could pull like $35 out of these, that'd be cool. And they wanted $6 for them, so not bad. I did pay up for these, Lord of mercy. So these are by the North Face, and they have two really amazing qualities to them. One is they have Gore-Tex. Gore-Tex is like a waterproof material that not only does it keep your feet dry and like keeps water out, but it is breathable, so it allows sweat to get out as well. So if you think about like rain boots, like everything is just kind of stuck inside the rain boot. Like, yes, there's no water coming in, but also like if your feet are sweaty, like it's just all kind of pooling up in there. Not so with Gore-Tex. So that's really cool. And then secondly, these have a Vibram sole. Vibram soles just mean that they're very high quality, like extremely comfortable, extremely durable. So both of those things, to have both of those things on a shoe makes that shoe very expensive. So I paid $20 for these because they wanted $40 originally, but red tag was half off. So I got these for $20. They should sell for around $100 or maybe even a little bit more. So that's the only reason I picked them up for that price. I hate that they price things up so much. And these are in a men's size 10.5. So excited to see how these do, and excited that I was there to snatch them up on the half off day. You know, I don't pick up this brand very often. I have definitely passed it by a handful of times, but when I looked up comps, they were like $50, $60 on these. The brand is Bear Traps. I mean, I have sold some Bear Traps before. I picked up like a few pairs of boots by them when I did that big bulk buy from a local consignment store, and so my cost of goods was like $1.80. And at that time I was like, I'll just try all the new to me brands because my investment is so little and I can afford to, you know, just try different things given that I'm paying so little per item. And I do remember like selling some Bear Trap stuff and it doing okay, but these like did really well. Like the comps for these were really good. And not only that, but these are in amazing condition. Like part of me feels like they have not been worn. I don't know, like the fur or like the faux fur is in perfect condition. There's literally no wear on the suede. I don't know. I think these are actually new. I don't think that they were ever worn. And I'm shocked that they didn't price them up. Like even on the inside, you know, like the fur is not matted down at all. So maybe these can go for even a little bit more than the $50 that they were kind of going for. And they wanted $8 for these. So I'll take it. I can pay $8 and turn that into $50. So there's those. And this is like exactly what people are shopping for right now, right? And these are a size. I realize I did not tell you the size. Now the issue with these is that I'm not going to be able to find the size, which is very annoying. It's okay. I'll figure it out. What I've been doing. Oh, here it is. 7M. It's like on the inside right here. And it has a style name too. It's called the Legend. Yay. Lots of information right there. So there are those. I don't know. Maybe I didn't need to pick these up, but I got these shoes. They're not shoes that I would wear out, but someone will, right? They've got like this ruched side. They've got this heel. It's like an ankle booty. They got a side zip. They got a little button right there. The brand, you're going to be surprised, is Dansko. And again, I don't think these have been worn either because they are in pristine condition. There are no scuffs. There is no wear. They are basically brand new. I wonder if these were the same person, like the same person owned both of these and just never got around to wearing either of them, and that's why she donated them. I'll take it. These are a size 38. Yeah, leather upper. So, you know, even though like they're not the cutest shoe in the world, in my opinion, they're in great condition. It's a great brand. 'Tis the season, so we'll see how those do. I would like to think that I could list these for at least $50. And I paid $8 for them. So that's another $8 into $50 situation. All right, the last store that I will show you items from is a Goodwill that's a little bit closer to me. And I literally only had like 20 minutes there one day, a couple days ago. So I literally jumped in, got some stuff, and then was on my merry way. So at that trip, I only looked at the shoes and got some decent ones. So the first thing I'll show you, these were so interesting. So these are a pair of OOFOS. I think that's how you say it. Kathy from Ginger Marvin is the one who introduced me to this brand. She talked about it. And then I saw them at a local kind of like outdoor store. Like, you know, they sell like outdoorsy brands. And I got some flip-flops for my husband. He didn't want them. So I listed them and they sold really quickly with a ton of interest, right? So that's when I knew, okay, these are a pretty good shoe brand. They're just really, really comfortable. These kind of look like Crocs to me. They're in this kind of like very like almost metallic like green. They are a men's 5 or a women's 7, and they wanted $5 for these. I don't know how much I can get for these because I did not look up comps like I should have, but I bet I could get at least 25. So there are those. These were $4.99. The brand is Abio. I did look up comps and I think they were in like the $30 to $40 range. They're like these black flats and they are kind of like a comfort shoe, but they're kind of like this metallic shimmery upper. It is real suede. You can see the bottoms are like just in great shape. Obviously they're like a comfort shoe. Yeah, I don't know. I've never sold this brand before. We'll see how they do. These are a 7.5 narrow and the style is Tia. So I don't know. I'm always down to try new brands. Another pair of Crocs, and again, these are just kind of like fancy, kind of like the other ones that I found. These are really cute, like mules. I do really like this like buckle up on top. They're in this navy color. These are definitely small. They're a women's size 5, so I could probably wear these. I won't. Like, they're cute. They're not my style. They wanted $5 for these. I'm going to see if I can pull 30 out of these. I know they're a smaller size, but people like me wear small sizes. I am also now noticing a flaw. I don't know if this was there before or if maybe I did that from, you know, just other shoes being in the bag with these. But yeah, other than that, they're in really, really great condition. So I don't know, just experimenting with all of the Crocs. And then oh no, I have 2 more things to show you. Okay. I don't even remember what these are. What are you? Oh, okay. Well, these, they wanted $6. Again, just like really great winter boots. They've got like the fur on the inside. I don't remember what the brand is. It was a new to me brand, and I don't remember what comps are at all either. So I'll definitely look them up and let you know. I cannot read anything on the tag. These have been worn like along the bottom of the shoe, the fur that's there, like that's a little bit matted down, you can tell. But like the fur on the inside, it's in really great shape. I just cannot figure out what the brand is, but I do feel like I remember looking up comps and being like, okay, so I can probably make at least like $30, $40 on these. This is, oh, okay. So this is what like the logo looks like. And the brand, I think, is Ulu. Do you see that? It says Ulu right there. So I'll look up some information and I'll put it here so you can see. They felt really good. Also, it says here, event waterproof fabric. So they are waterproof as well. Yeah, I don't know. I'll let you know. I will, oh, here it is too. Here's where it says Ulu. So I'll look up some more information. I'll let you know, but 'tis the season for this kind of stuff. Again, I was kind of shocked that they did not price those up, but I'm glad that they didn't. The last thing that I'll show you, I kind of want to keep for myself. This is not a brand that I typically pick up because, I don't know, I just don't. But the brand is, what is it, Sam and Libby? Is that what it's called? Yeah, Sam and Libby. But it's like these metallic gold block heel lug sole booties, like ankle booties, just slip-on booties. They're definitely kind of big for me, but boots I can wear a little bit big because you're, always wearing them with like chunky socks and whatnot. They do have a couple of flaws, like you can see right here. Some of the leather got nicked off. There's some scuffing on the toe. That's why I just kind of figured I would keep them for myself. It's not even real leather. It's all like vegan leather. I just really like the style. So these I think are going to be mine. I think they're just so cool. So super excited about that. Got myself and my kids some goodies and got a ton of really great stuff to list and sell and hopefully make a ton of money off of. And my goal is to get all this stuff listed as quickly as possible because, I did pick up a lot of kind of more like wintry type things, especially like the boots and whatnot. And I do want to list those right now because this is the time to list that stuff. This is when people are looking for those kinds of things. So that is everything I have for you today. That's everything that I got from 4 different thrift stores. Let me know how thrifting has been for you, if you've been having a lot of luck, or if you've been turning to other sources when it comes to thrifting. I know a lot of people are evolving into like adding pallets, or, people rely heavily on like the ThredUp boxes and whatnot. I personally like to source from a variety of places. One, because it keeps things interesting, but also just because that way I'm not too dependent on just one type of sourcing strategy or too dependent on one location for all of my inventory. So it was kind of fun to go to, a bunch of different thrift stores, some that I hadn't been to in a while, one new one, and just see what was out there and pick up all these goodies. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, this is your last chance to do so during this video. And thank you so much for hanging out with me. I will see you all in the next one. Bye.